Coming from West Virginia, they found they were well prepared for the rigors of basic training. True to their heritage, they didn't back down from a challenge.
We got off the bus and they told us to stand in the yellow footprints, and I had some drill instructor up in my face yelling and screaming at me, and I kept thinking to myself, oh God, what did I get myself into?
I grew up shooting guns and stuff like that, and I was an expert rifleman and all that, and we was going out and camping and hiking and all that stuff. I was 16 years old with the big boys, you know. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that it was easy to do, but I was having fun.
Like an idiot, my dad told me when I told him that I was joining, he said, you can't handle that boy. I said, really? So mistake number one with the recruiter was I want to go to basic where my dad went to basic, just because of the statement that he made. It was taxing, but it was also very gratifying to be one of the guys who didn't fall out of the road march, who was one of the last guys standing after you finally got back to the barracks, and you look and see the guy who was selected to be the platoon guide, who got all cramped up and had to get on the truck. And it was nice being one of the guys standing in formation after that was over.
Well, the first thing we did was hit an obstacle course. And of course we had this about an 8-foot ball that we had to go over. I hit that sucker and that was it. Fell flat on my face.
The biggest part of my platoon was from West Virginia. Okay. So that was good. I knew some of the guys. And so that made it a lot easier. And then there was we were 2nd platoon, and 4th platoon was made of mostly Texans. So needless to say, it become the drill sergeants, when they realized that, they made a competition out of it. And I have to say this, West Virginia outshot them, outdone everything. We won.
Our drill sergeant was male, but there was a female drill sergeant that, I guess you could say she was in charge of the females when we had to do other things. On one particular day, she had to take us to get our dress greens, which consist of the pants, the shirt, and the shoes. Well, once we got to the place where we were getting our uniform, myself and another young lady that was from West Virginia, she looked at us and she told us, I guess this is your first pair of shoes. Us girls from the holler, we had a lot of responsibilities. But one thing we didn't have to worry about was our grandparents made our shoes, so this is not of quality. So he would be upset. At the end of basic, when I graduated, this particular drill sergeant came to me and told me that, I guess you could say, she respected and admired me. Her job was to break us down and build us up. But I showed her my strength. She said the idea is to have tough women. And by standing up for my principles, standing up for the fact that she was actually putting my state down, showed her that I had toughness